Hi, Spire friends. Welcome to our lesson for Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. Let's get started with the materials that you're going to need. From your blue folder, we want the passage titled A Whiz Kid. All right. And if you will, number the lines 1 through 13 to make it easier for us to read along together. So, A Whiz Kid, 1 through 13. You will need dictation paper. You can put it on notebook paper if that works better for you, but you need a sheet of dictation paper. And then you also need this sheet for A Whiz Kid. All right, once again, that's in your blue folder. You will need your 2 index cards. Remember, yours are plain white. Mine just has pink so that it's easier to see when I hold it up on the white background of the board. And then you need your alphabet arc with A through Z. And then your consonant teams WH, TH, CH, and SH. Okay, so if you need to get those materials together, you can go ahead and pause the video at this time to get everything together, and then you can come back and we'll be ready to get started. Okay. All right, friends, we're going to start with our phoneme deck. So we're going to say the sounds that each letter or letter team makes. Ready? Here we go. K, S, Z, B, T. Okay, let's do soft sound first. Th. Hard sound. The. P. J. I. W. H. K. A. V. O. N. E. Sh. Ch. A. W. D. M. G. X. Y. Good job. All right. Now, we are going to look at a green card today. And remember, our green cards are the ones that you can sound out using phonics rules if you can't remember how to say it, okay? So, we have the, n, then. So, what's this word? Then. I, ch, which. So what's this word? Which. N, when. What's this word? When. All right. So there's some green words. All right. We're going to review some red words today. Remember, these are sight words. All right. And these are words that you have to stop and think. They don't always follow our phonics rules, okay? So, what? Said. Do. To. Was. I. His. Ah. That is not is it? I'm thinking about our phoneme deck. That's why this is a sight word. What is this sight word? A. Sorry, friends. Is. Has. The or the. And the or the. The only difference is one has the capital T and one has the lowercase t, but it's the same word, right? All right. Goodness gracious. Here we go. We're going to use our index cards And just like yesterday, I'm going to say the first syllable and the second syllable, and then you're going to say the first syllable and the second syllable, and then we're going to blend it together to one word. Okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Wiggle. Your turn. Wiggle. Wiggle. All right? Mitten. Your turn. Mitten. Mitten. Number. Your turn. Number. Number. Wedding. Your turn. Wedding. Wedding. All right. Velvet. Your turn. Velvet. Velvet. All right. Last one. Winter. Your turn. Winter. Winter. All right. And now we're going to do the same procedure, but we're going to make compound words. Okay. So not necessarily syllables. The first card will be a word. The second card will be a word. Then you will do it, and then we'll put it together to form a compound word. All right. So here we go. Ready? Whatever. Your turn. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Itself. Your turn. Itself. Itself. Whichever. Your turn. Whichever. Whichever. Himself. Your turn. Himself. Himself. Gold fish. Your turn. Gold fish. Goldfish. Herself. Your turn. Herself. Herself. Rose bud. Your turn. Rose bud. Rosebud. Last one, friends. Cup cake. Your turn. Cup cake. Cupcake. All right. Good job. Now we are going to do some sound substitution. So you need to listen carefully. We are going to change sounds that we hear in words. Okay. Say whip. Say whip again, but instead of say chip. All right. Say wiggle. Say wiggle again, but instead of say giggle. All right. Say chop. Say chop again, but instead of say chap. Okay. Say shop. Say shop again, but instead of say ship. All right. Say bent. Say bent again, but instead of say bunt. Okay. Say whim. Say whim again, but instead of say whit. Okay. Say that. Say that again, but instead of say then. All right. Say then. Say then again, but instead of say that. All right. We switched the that to then and then back to that, didn't we? All right. Let's look at our alphabet arc. All right. And this is going to be a word ladder. So I want to start with building the word when. 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 Remember I told you when they end in N or M or R, a lot of times it skews the exact sound of the vowel that comes right before it, because we know that short E says eh, but we don't say when, right? It kind of skews the sound a little bit, but this is how you spell when. When. All right, change when to then. Remember, it's a word ladder, so we're only changing one phoneme at a time. Change when to then. Is this TH the hard sound or the soft sound? Then. It's the hard sound, right? It's the voice sound. If you put your hand here, you can hear the then. You can hear it in your throat, so that one's voiced. Okay? Change then to than. Than. We need to change our short vowel E to our short A. Than. Change than to that. That. We need to change our final sound in to a T. The, at, that, right? Is this TH voiced or unvoiced? It's voiced. You can hear it. You can hear it in your throat. That's the hard sound, right? All right, change that to chat. Change that to chat. So we need to replace that with our CH consonant team. Last one, change chat to chap. Chap. We need to change our final T sound to chap. Chap. Very good. All right, we're all finished with our alphabet arc for today. Okay. We are going to read our story. Let me get my papers up here. We're going to read our story. So go ahead and pull out your copy of A Whiz Kid. Okay. All right. So we are going to talk about a student named Jen and about things that she is really good at and things that she has some difficulty with. Okay? So once again, the title of our story today is A Whiz Kid. Can you say that with me? A Whiz Kid. Excellent. All right. I want you to read lines 1, 2, and 3, and then come back and we're going to read it together. Ready? All right. Let's read lines 1, 2, and 3. Jen is a whiz kid. Jen is a whiz at math. Jen can add fast. So friends, what does it mean for you to be a whiz at something? If you are a whiz at something, that means you're really good at it. Okay? So we learned that the main character in this story is Jen. And Jen is a whiz kid. She's good at a lot of things. And she is a whiz at math. So does that mean she's good at math or bad at math? It means she's good at math, right? And it says that she can add fast. All right. Let's look back at our passage. Pause the video and read lines 4 and 5. And then come back and we'll read it aloud. All right. Let's read lines 4 and 5. Jen can spell. Jen can spell whiz fast. Jen is a whiz at lunch. Munch, munch, munch. All right. So we knew from the first part that we read that Jen was really good at math, right? She was a whiz at math. All right. What's one other thing that she's really good at? She's good at spelling, right? In line 4, it says Jen can spell. So she's a good speller. And what else is she really good at? I'm really good at this one too. Line 5 says she is really good at lunch. Miss L is really good at lunch. All right. All right, friends. Pause the video and read lines 6 and 7, and then come back and we'll read together. All right, let's read lines 6 and 7. When is Jen not a whiz kid? Jen is not a whiz with a top. So now we found something that she's not great at, right? What do they mean by top here? If we say Jen is not a whiz with a top. This kind of top does not mean the highest part. This kind of top is the little toy that you spin around. Okay, so that's what the kind of top is that they're talking about here. All right, so we read lines 6 and 7. Let's read lines 8 and 9. All right, 8 and 9. Jen spins the top. The top flops. All right, so when you spin a top, it's supposed to stay up on the very tip and spin around and move, right? But we said Jen is not a whiz with a top. When Jen spun it, it just fell over, okay? Let's pause and read lines 10, 11, 12, and 13. So 10 through 13, that's the rest of the story, okay? All right, friends, we are starting with line 10 and we are finishing up the passage. Ready? Jen is a flop at tops. Jen grins. Jen will spin and spin the top, and it will spin and flop. All right, excellent job, excellent job. We've got a lot of rhyming words in there, don't we? Top and flop, they used those a lot at the end of the word, or at the end of the lines, didn't they? Okay, friends, we are going to go ahead and get out our dictation paper. Now, whether you're using a sheet of notebook paper that you got, or your sheet out of your packet, either one is fine. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and start with our letter sounds. Okay. So number 1 for letter sounds is wh. Wh. What spells wh? Number 2, what spells sh? Number 3, what spells the? The. Or th. Either one, voiced or unvoiced. Number 4, what spells ch? Ch. And number 5, what spells uh? All right, let's move on to our words. Number 1, munch. Munch. Make sure you don't leave a letter out in there so that your word is much. The word is munch. Number 2 is lunch. Lunch. Number 3, top. Top. Number 4, moth. Moth. Number 5 is grin. Grin. All right, we finished up with our sounds and words. And now we are going to listen to our dictation sentence. So at this time, I want you to put your pencil down. You are only listening right now, okay? Only listening. Your sentence is, the moth is on the cloth. Listen again, only listening. The moth is on the cloth. All right, I'm going to draw lines up here on the board. Remember, friends, you are still just listening and speaking. We're not writing yet, right? All right, so say this sentence with me as I draw lines. Ready? The moth is on the cloth. Let's say it one more time. The moth is on the cloth. Okay, so this sentence has 6 words in it. I want you to use your dictation paper and I want you to draw lines as you are saying the words for your sentence. Pause the video, write your sentence, and then come back and we will make our corrections, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and look at our dictation answers here. All right, for our sounds, number 1 was wh, W-H. Number 2 was sh, S-H. Number 3 was the or th. Either one, they're both spelled T-H. Number 4 was ch, C-H. And number 5 was so that's a U, a short U. Okay, everybody got that? All right, make corrections if you need to. All right, for our words, number 1 was munch. Make sure that you have M-U-N-C-H on that one. If we leave the N off, that word is much. Okay, we want munch. All right, number 2 was lunch. L-U-N-C-H, lunch. Number 3 was top, top. So we had 3 phonemes, T-O-P. Number 4 was moth, M-A-Th. All right, so M-O-T-H. And number 5 was grin, G-R-I-N, G-R-I-N. Okay? All right, let's look at our sentence now. We had 6 words. The moth is on the cloth. The first word was a sight word, T-H-E. Make sure you had a capital letter. Moth, M-A-Th. Is a sight word, I-S. On, A-N, on, O-N. The is a sight word, T-H-E. And cloth, we had k-l-a-th. So C-L-O-T-H. Okay? And this was a statement sentence, so we need a period on the end. Okay? All right, friends. Last thing that we are going to do for this lesson, I want you to pull out your sheet that looks like this. Right? And you are going to read through these sentences, and you have answer choices at the bottom. And remember, when we do these follow the order of the story. So I want you to look at the order of the story. Now on this one, it says, when is Jen a whiz? We're going to list 3 times that Jen is a whiz. One here, another time here, and another time here. Okay? All right, so go ahead and fill out this sheet and then come back and we'll correct, okay? All right, friends, let's do our questions on a whiz kid. All right, so at the very beginning, Jen is a whiz kid. Jen can add fast. All right. When is Jen a whiz? The story gives us 3 times that she's a whiz. First, she's a whiz at math. The next thing it tells us that she's a whiz at is when she spells. So when, oh goodness, sorry. When Jen spells. And the third thing that Jen is a whiz at, remember, Miss L's a whiz at it too. At lunch. Yum. All right, and the very last one. When is Jen not a whiz? She is not a whiz with a top, right? All right, friends, we are all finished with our Spire lesson for today, Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.